We're on a roll. We on a roll. Hi guys, I'm Mike. Welcome to a Motivation USA brief unboxing where you can buy anything, everything premium for your motorcycle. But before we dive into this unboxing, which I'm very excited for, I'm gonna need you to take a moment for you to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell before we go any further. Thoroughly excited for this mod. Make sure you wear protection, wear gloves. You wanna protect your baby. That titanium though, you don't want to burn your imprint on there. Let's dive into the unboxing. The excitement levels through the roof. I somewhat opened the box already. Obviously, it's a huge package, so I'm just gonna pull things out and then we'll take them out of the packaging. First up, lots of bubble wrap. You guys know the deal. Always very well packaged. We're gonna need our trusty knife here. And you want to kind of do this careful because you do not want to actually cut the exhaust or scuff it. There we go. We'll kind of pull things out as we're going. It's like Christmas, man. There we go. Look at that. First look at the exhaust. Jeez. Absolutely bonkers. All right, let's keep it moving. I just want to take a closer look at these exhausts before going any further and just kind of look at them in detail, guys. These things are absolutely beautiful. The craftsmanship is freaking unbelievable. You're gonna see there's a little bit of honeycombing here to prevent any debris from flying into it when you're ripping it hard. You're gonna see the carbon fiber weave. It is perfect. The SE Project branding logo that's on here, this is not a sticker like you would normally see. This is like a plaque that's actually on the exhaust itself. Really cool. And check out the diameter of the actual exhaust, or muffler. Some people say muffler, but you know, I'm just referring to it as an exhaust overall, guys. You know what I mean. What's interesting about the entire thing, this bracket here that's holding the actual exhaust feels like the heaviest thing that's part of this kit. Outside of that, everything is super lightweight, guys. Absolutely beautiful. The craftsmanship, I can't speak enough about it. If you're considering which exhaust you would want to go for the Ducati Street Fighter V4S, and you don't mind slightly changing the look, instead of going the underbelly exhaust, this one's gonna be undertail. That's the way to go. That's the best one that's out here. Nobody else is doing it any better. Now you're gonna notice there's gonna be a parts number right here. Take a closer look, and it says for racing use only. This is gonna be loud as so just a heads up. Even if you're doing track days, you know, this might be an issue as well, because this is pretty loud. Even on my other bikes, it seems to be quite loud itself, but love that it says for racing use only. One thing that's pretty dope, I love the little bluing and purpling you're seeing that's here. Really cool. And again, that honeycomb shape in the back, man, it's like freaking nasty. Let's take a look at both of them together and then we'll move to the next thing. This would be your final position on how they would actually fit on your bike. That's so freaking cool, man. That is really dope. Oh yeah, here we are. I specifically kept the table a little bit clean. That way I can actually spread everything over. Look at this thing, guys. This is the mid pipe. Take a quick look, guys. These are hand welds. These cannot be done by a machine. So somebody actually spent time on actually putting this together. Look at the detail. And this is gonna blow up a little bit once you start getting some heat into the system. Super, super dope. And I'm gonna flip it over. I wanna show you this. So this is a bit of a flex move, and I think I've earned that little bit of a flex. The SE Project branding that's actually etched onto the exhaust. This comes directly from the race team that goes, I'm talking about MotoGP and Moto of America, guys. So you're gonna see this on Kyle Wyman's bike. This is official. I mean, this is a huge, huge deal. And you know what? For once, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of that flex. I think I deserve it. There we go. And again, this stuff is really, really well packaged. This is the final link pipe. And I'm just gonna tell you guys now, this stuff is really, really light. I mean, then again, it's titanium. You guys know the deal. That stuff is gonna be at a premium. It's gonna be very well built. Let's take a closer look at the welding, guys. It is absolutely beautiful just seeing this before even putting it on. Look at the diameter. Absolutely beautiful, guys. Ah, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. This is going to be the heat shield. That's going to be replaced from the OEM. That's a piece of plastic at the bottom of the bike. When we flip it over, there's heat shielding on the inside. The only thing that's a little bit off to me, the first piece does not have any heat shielding, the smaller piece. Really beautiful piece of carbon fiber, guys. I always felt with the Ducati Street Fighter V4S, why did Ducati include so much plastic on this bike? It's just hard to believe. It's not the standard model. If you have the S version, it should have carbon fiber. Again, SE Project is going to help you remedy that. So that giant heat shield at the bottom of the seat, almost, that's plastic. You're going to be able to replace this. This is a great value you're getting added to the exhaust system, the 212 titanium system, by getting that heat shield. And the weave is gloss, of course, and standard weave in gloss. And when you flip it over, I showed it a little bit earlier, you do have some heat shielding here to keep the heat temp down. And you guys know the deal with Ducati. As much shielding you can get is always a good idea, but I do mention that the Street Fighter do run quite a lot cooler than your usual Ducati. So that's pretty cool. And this is going to be the second piece of carbon fiber to be blessed on the Street Fighter V4S. It's absolutely needed when we're talking about the Street Fighter V4S. There's way too much plastic on there. This carbon fiber is really going to set things right and make the bike feel as it intended to be. Correct. Another piece of carbon fiber that's included. This thing is like feather weight. It's super, super light to the touch. Almost feel like I could break it, but it's pretty rigid, but it's really, really light. The weave, again, is freaking unbelievable. And I love the fact that little touch right here where it says SE Project. It's like an etched on, a little, almost like an emblem. Really, really cool. You flip it over, you have some parts number. And then it tells you for which bike it is. Very, very impressive, guys. I think you guys are going to be more than excited and happy if you were to decide to go with this exhaust. And again, Motivation USA is the only place to shop for exclusively with SE Project. So you guys know the deal. Last up, we have a ton of hardware. Everything that's required in order for you to complete this installation is included. Let's take a quick look through this bag. And then of course I'm going to consolidate everything back in. I just want to make sure I show you guys a little bit what's in the packaging. All right, we're running out of room here. Let's be real. But it feels good. Look at the table. That is freaking nasty, man. Included bracket that's needed to hinge the exhaust itself. So much is included here. You do have these springs. I'm not going to show you everything because it's quite a bit. You do have these spring pullers to anchor each link pipe all together. These guys have a actual coating here that's a little bit of a metal that holds the spring together. Really, really dope. It's not your typical spring. that you will need to do this installation is included here. There's very little that you need to look for when you're doing this installation. Every single component is good and ready to go. And I want to show you one last thing that's in the box that's very important. All right, you do have more bracketry here. This is to compensate for a replaceable license plate, and also this is what's gonna hinge and hold the dual exhaust at the very bottom. There's one key thing that I have to make mention, that SE Project goes out of their way to make sure that it gets done. Doing an exhaust like this does require for you to flash your bike or get it tuned properly to get exactly what you're looking for, the power, the weight reduction, and everything else. You do get a 15% discount code that you can take to a tuning department to get it done, but I only think it's only authorized to certain places, so make sure you check with that. All right, just to kind of give you guys an overall view of everything here, we have the two exhausts that's going to go in the back. We're looking at the mid pipe here that is engraved with the SE Project #1 winning for GP and Moto America. That's on there. That's really, really dope. The welds are freaking immaculate. Looks incredible. You also have here the final link pipe, guys, that's going to go into the exhaust. These things are very, very lightweight. They do include some carbon fiber heat shield that is flawless. You also have another heat guard here that's going to go on the side of your legs, and pretty much all of the adapters and brackets are included. Extremely excited, ready to go. So you've made it through the entire unboxing. That is awesome. We appreciate you watching. Watch all the videos all the way through. Jump to the next one. We have plenty of unboxing and install that's gonna pretty much give you an overall idea of what to do next on your bike, and it helps with the algorithm. Win-win situation. All right, as recommended, use your parts purchase to support the store that support your sport. Motivation USA gives back to the riding community with everything from safety seminar courses and worldwide racing sponsorships. For the most trusted parts and accessories, all links, every single one of those links, all of the other links, my links, everyone's link will be in the description down below, man. We appreciate you watching and supporting us. All right, remember, ride safe and ride often.